Welcome in our revision session. This is ATD 03, Entrepreneurship and Communication. It's a paper that was done last year, April 2023. So let's have a look at it. We start with section 1. We have our number 1 there. Sorry for that. Yes, section 1 here. Question 1A, Roman 1. It says, explain the term artificial intelligence as used in marketing. So what is artificial intelligence as far as marketing is concerned? In simple words, you can say it is the use of artificial intelligence technologies to make marketing decisions concerning customers, concerning suppliers, concerning products, and anything related to marketing. When you talk of marketing, it's a broader term, and when you talk about marketing, what needs to come into mind is about the 4 P's: the product, the price of the product, how you need to promotion, and distribution of the product. So when you talk of artificial intelligence, this is the use of technologies which will help us to make decisions as far as the 4 P's about marketing, or 4 P's of marketing, is concerned. You will be rest assured that you'll get very informed and very efficient decisions that are based on reliable information, decisions that are accurate, decisions that are very much efficient and effective for you, because when you use machines to collect data, analyze that data, and use that data to make decisions, basically you make very effective decisions because you use an updated and very reliable information. So here they say it is the use of artificial intelligence technologies to make automated decisions based on data collection, data analysis, and additional observations of audience or economic trends that may impact marketing efforts. So here it is the intelligence which has been transferred, human intelligence which has been translated to the machines. So machines make informed decisions in places where human beings could make the decisions. Here instead of human beings, we use machines which have been programmed in a way that they can help you to come up with very effective decisions concerning marketing activities, from pricing to promotion, advertising, and marketing research, and many more. So that is the definition or the meaning of artificial intelligence. And then we have Roman 2 still in number 1. Highlight the benefits of using artificial intelligence in marketing. Now that we understand what artificial intelligence is, how does it help when it comes to marketing? Remember, I've already explained it on the perspectives of the 4 P's of marketing. So if it's there to help you collect data and get reliable data and basically feed it in a system, so that whenever you want to make decision, you visit that application, that software, you get information and decisions are made, then that means you'll get timely decisions, you'll get reliable decisions. Most of the things that you'll be doing will be effective and work out for the good, basically because you are basing your argument on reliable information, and many more. So let's have a look at some of these benefits here. First of all, it's fast and accurate in terms of customer data processing. Remember, using a machine is always fast compared to a manual way of doing it. Then ability to create more personalized content. With the machines or with artificial intelligence, we reduce the issue of generalization. With as much effort is put to ensure that customers are dealt with separately rather than generalizing all of them. That's why it's very much possible and it's very easy for you to come up with a personalized content, a content that will suit a certain target group or a content that will suit a certain client. So with artificial intelligence, is very much possible. And then also you have better understanding of customer by taking larger array of data points into context. Remember, when you talk of artificial intelligence, you say it collects data, it analyzes the data, and interprets the data. Now that you have data with you concerning customers, concerning producers, concerning distributors, and any other stakeholders as far as marketing is concerned, that means you'll have better understanding of these people. Now we are talking about the customers, because a customer is the lifeblood of any marketing organization. Marketing organizations are there because they want to satisfy the needs and wants of the customers. So because a customer becomes first and a customer is king to the business, that means this AI will always be looking forward to get information, relevant information about the customer, so that I can ensure that these people who make them to be in the market are well taken care of. And because of that, you get to see, you'll always have a better understanding of customers because you are able to get more information about them, and that is reliable. And then you also have faster insights, faster time to insight by processing large amounts of historical data. Machines can process a lot of data at once, unlike when it's done manually. So because of that, will save time, decisions will be made on time, and everything will be efficient and effective. And then you can also save costs, significant cost saving by running perspective analytics that recommend budget saves towards top performing campaigns. First, to say it's accurate, it's also error free, and the machines could do more than maybe how it could be done manually. So at the end of the day, you save a lot. Maybe some work that could be done by a very good number of people can just be done by that machine which has been programmed, so that you cut a lot of labor costs. So at the end of the day, you become cost effective. And then also streamlining operations by automating redundant tasks and freeing up time for higher value work. Now that these machines can work accurately and also do huge amounts of job at once, or do huge amounts of job within a short time frame, then that means the people within the marketing department will have enough time to concentrate in their core activities, basically because we have machines which are put in place which can do that work very fast and in an accurate way. So that means the people within the marketing section will have enough time to concentrate on their core activities, which can help you to be more productive on those areas. So those are some of the benefits of using artificial intelligence in marketing. And then we have B, that was number 1A, and then we have number 1B here. Summarize 6 differences between a partnership and a company as forms of business ownership. Remember, we have so many forms of business ownership, and here we only want to see the distinction that is there between a partnership firm and a company. And here we have some of the variables that are going to give the differences in terms of definition, in terms of the applicable act, in terms of minimum number, maximum number of persons allowed, essential documents required for each, and then liability, and even startup costs. There are so many. Remember, the question is only looking for 12 marks. So that means when you have 6 variables and explain them well on both, that is just enough. But you have around 10 of them. You can just look the first 6, and then that will be enough. So in terms of the definition, a partnership firm is a mutual agreement between 2 or more persons to run the business and share profits and loss mutually. On the other hand, a company is an association of persons with common objective of providing goods and services to customers. So here we can give the distinction in terms of how it is formed. For a partnership, they said it's formed between 2 or more. But in terms of a company, that number might be more than that. And then we have applicable acts. Partnership firm is formed under the Partnership Act, and company are normally based on the Companies Act. So they come from those different acts. We have the minimum number of people required for each. In partnership, 2 members for partnership or firm, while in company, 7 for public. If it's a public company, the minimum number is 7. But if it's a private company, 2 for private limited company. So the numbers differ that way. And then in terms of the maximum number of persons, for a partnership firm, we have up to 100, maximum number of persons allowed. And then in the company, we have a maximum of 200 for private limited and unlimited number for public limited. So it depends whether it's a private company or it's a public company. So the numbers in public company do not matter. You can have as many people as possible. But when you're talking about a private company, then you have a maximum of 200. And then you have the essential documents required under each. In partnership firm, the documents required are partnership deed, which is required for creation of partnership firm. So without it, that means the progress of such a partnership firm cannot proceed. While in company, we normally have memorandum of association as well as an article of association is mandatory for incorporating a company. So here is partnership deed, while in companies it's memorandum of association and article of association. And then liabilities. Here the owners of the organization are purely responsible for liabilities. In partnership, they are liable for the organization. In case the company is dissolved, the properties of the partners members will be taken to pay for the company's debts in partnership. While in company, there's no liability. The company will sell its assets in order for any debts to be recovered, but not the people within the company. So those are some of the differences that we have between partnership firm and a company. And then we have startup costs. In startup costs, they say in formulation of partnership, partners are just required to register the business with state and obtain local and state business licenses and permits, meaning that the process is not so much involving in partnership like it is in company. For a company, it involves high cost of formulation due to legal requirements that the government put in place to ensure that company has met all the required fundamentals. So meaning for startup costs in partnership firm, the startup costs are a bit low and maybe affordable to some extent, while in company, the costs are a bit high. And then you have transfer of shares. In partnership, a partner cannot transfer his share without the consent of other partners, definitely. But in company, the shares of the company can easily be transferred from one person to the other unless restricted by the articles of the organization. So it's not easy to transfer shares in partnership, but it is easy to transfer shares within the company. And in terms of requirement of audit, which is our last point, in partnership there's no audit required. Remember, it's only 2 or more people. But in company, you have to ensure that there is audit because the company is large. So audit is mandatory to ensure that things are running as per needed. So that is our number 1 of April 2023 paper. Let's meet in our next, which will be number 2. Thank you.